Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and to another review of Battlbox. This is Mission 5, and this month, guys, I think you're going to be quite impressed. My favorite goodie in the whole box is the knife of the month. So let's check it out now. Alright guys, so we're going to crack open Mission 5. Now, I figured it'd be nice to be out in the woods today, be kind of out and away from the farm, just enjoy a nice cool breeze out here and check out our new battle box. Now, Mission 5 I'm very excited about. Last month's Mission box was excellent. The material in it was just, each time I see one of these battle boxes hit the mailbox, I get excited because each month it seems to be getting better and better. And so here we go. I cracked the tape on this one, and let's see what we've got. For this month, it's going to be Bush Survival. Right on. Bushcraft is a specific set of survival skills thought to be the most effective subcategory of long-term woodland survival. And learning those skills could save your life. Now, right there's the rest of the information if you want to take time and read over that. Now, I totally agree with that. Bushcraft is actually a skill that I don't care how good a hunter you are. I don't care how good a man you are in the woods. It's something you always need to hone your skills on. So what I'm going to do is, so I don't get off key, because last month I seemed to just be all over the place, and I apologize, guys, is I'm going to use my nice tactical survival pen by Schrade, and I'm going to mark these off as we go through. And if you didn't see last month's survival gear and tactical equipment that I got from Battlbox right there, you can check the link right up there. And now with that said, just one quick note on this right here. This was one of my favorite goodies from last month, and I've abused this thing out on the construction job site. The kids loved it at Scouts. It's held up to a beating. The quality of stuff that comes from Battlbox, I have yet to be disappointed with anything that's came. Alright, so with that said, we're going to start out with the basic. And to start that off with, we need to find Strike Survival Char Cloth Roll. Now, this is a $9.99 value. Now, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to dump this box out here in front of me, part of it, and work through it that way. So let's find the char cloth. Alright, so here we go. This is Strike Survival and char cloth, and it looks to be pretty decent size roll. And now I'll review this here in just a second. We'll actually put this stuff to use, and I'll burn some of that and show you how it does. Pretty neat little item. Alright, so that's got our first item on the list right there, is the char cloth. Alright, now next is Instafire 3-packs. Alright, now right here is Instafire. And now I've actually done a video review on this in the past, so I'm actually going to put these in my stash. And you can check that link right there, and you can see where I made one of those pop-up stoves. It's a neat little project you can do. And also you can see right here where I use that Instafire. Just outstanding product. And that stuff burns hot too, guys. I mean, it really does burn hot. And whenever you dump that out, if you haven't seen where I've done it in the past, just check it out, because once you get your pile the way that you want it, what I done is I got the little stove going, is that it kept feeding my slivers of wood in, is that once you get this cooking, actually burning good and hot, then you just keep feeding the fuel that you're wanting to get the rest of it going. It works like a dream. Alright, so that's got our Instafire 3-pack, and that's a $4.49 value. Now next we're going to go to this Fresnel lens firestarter. Okay, that's a $1.10 value. And right here it is, and this neat little thing right here that's got Battlbox on it, that's pretty tight. I might throw me some extra business cards in that for my off-grid contract and keep that in my pocket. Right here's the Fresnel lens. Pretty nifty. These things are great for using out there for starting a fire. I'll never forget, I believe it was about the third season of Survivor, all the young kids were freaking out. They're like, I don't know how we're going to make fire. And this old guy, this old timer, takes his glasses off and uses it for a Fresnel lens, and they had fire in no time. Just hilarious. But anyway, right there, paper thin, great prep to keep in your pocket. And also inside of here, it looks to be that I have found a kindling gift card. You can use this right here. Wearable Survival Kits. It's a gift card right there, $15 off a $45 purchase. So I'll definitely check that out right there. And anyway, that's a great prep to put back right there. So moving on, that was, like I said, $1.10 value. Now next is a Wazoo Survival Leather Bushcraft necklace. All right, so let's get that right there. Now this looks to be right here. Yep, that's what I thought. It's ceramic. Okay, this is a ceramic scraper necklace right there, flint and steel. Bushcraft necklace is handcrafted in the USA from soft, natural dyed cowhide leather. It's great for me. Don't never want anything that come from a pig, so definitely kosher to wear. It's great. And let's give this thing a try right here. Lay this down. And alright guys, so I'm going to give this a go right here. I'm only going to scratch the one side, that way I can actually wire it on the other side with no issue whatsoever. Nobody will know, so here we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty nifty, man. I like that it's jewelry and at the same time it's actually survival necklace. It's kind of one of those things that just kind of blends in. Nobody knows what's cooking going on. It's handcrafted in the U.S. Always love seeing things are made in the U.S. And anyway, right there you go. If you want to check out more on that, that is the Wazoo Survival Gear Leather Firestarter necklace. And I think I'm going to have to swap my Ten Commandments necklace tip over to that right there in front of that ceramic tip. And then whenever I need me some fire starting on the go, I've got me one right there. Pretty neat. Alright, so next up, that was the fire start necklace. That's a $20 value right there. So anybody that got the basic kit has well already paid for itself right there. Now next is the Wazoo Survival Beeswax Jute Spool. That should be this right here. Now you can cut that out right there and roll that out, and just like on the necklace right here, it's fire tender. So what I'll do is I'll probably just cut this one off right here in a second and show you a review of that right there and cut that, because that's exactly what the spool is right here. Alright guys, now here's that tender spool by Wazoo Survival Gear. Pretty thick cordage. Very well thickened. Now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my Spyderco knife that I got from a previous mission box, and we're going to take and cut some of this off right here and see how well this performs. Now what I'm thinking is I will just go the cheap method for a moment to speed this process up and just see how well this burns. Alright, there you go. Lit right up as soon as I threw the flame through it. Oh yeah. I'm going to get this going for a second, then I'm going to try to see how well it goes in just in the wind aspect. Alright, here's blowing on it. But just one more time, this is blowing on it pretty heavy, guys. And look at that, it still came back. So awesome stuff. And that right there, that is the Jute tender spool right there. It's been beeswaxed, and as you can see right there, she's still humming along. So not a bad little thing right there to carry with you in your gear. Doesn't take up a lot of space. And fire equals life, because with fire you can purify water, you can get heat, you can stay alive. And that is a $5 value right there, guys. So like I said, anybody just got the basic box, those two right there just paid for themselves. Next is a Wazoo Survival Kindling gift card. Now that's the one that I just pulled out with a Fresnel lens a minute ago. That's a $15 value. So I mean right there you got a $55 value in the basic box, and there's plenty of that gear from Wazoo that you can check out, use it, and if you like it, then you drop 45 bucks, you've got 15 bucks right back in your pocket for purchasing it. So pretty neat. Alright, now moving on to the advanced box, you've got the Strike Survival Match Gen 2. That's an $8 value. Let me check this off right here. And that should be this right here, Strike Survival. Now guys, once you've screwed the end out right there, then right here is your striking area. Obviously have to do a little bit more practice with that, but pretty neat little device right there to keep on your keychain. And that right there, it's waterproof, so when you put that in there, you don't have to worry about getting everything wet on the go. And I'll fool with that a little bit more here in just a bit. Now next is going to be the bushcrafttools.com fire piston. Now this thing looks to be pretty awesome right here. Alright guys, so I'm going to take this char cloth that we got out of the box at the very beginning, and that's by Strike Survival, and I'm going to take a portion of that and put into our Bushcraft Tools fire piston. Now you can put storage up in this. You can put some gel, silica to protect that O-ring right there. I wouldn't put petroleum jelly because that it could deteriorate the O-ring, but you can put additional of those O-rings up in there too. There's storage there, and also there's storage in the other as well. So you can put char cloth in one, the O-rings in the other, just a couple different things. Also, you guessed it, there is a rod right there. Now you can hold it right there, strike off it. Also, I noticed that it fit into that very well too. So you could obviously use that method as well. That's loaded up in there. So couple different things to use, but now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of that char cloth I'm going to put in that, and I'll show you how this slams in, and if you've got a strong surface to hold against, but obviously we can use this with our hand as well, so I'll show you in just a second. Now guys, once you've smacked that in the cylinder just like so, you've slammed it, you want to take and get that popped out, and what I encourage is without burning your thumb, while you've still got that going, alright, once you've still got that going right there, you want to take and blow that in some char cloth right here. Give me just a second, guys. Then once you've got that going in that char cloth, you want to get that under your fuel source that you want to get burning. And just like that, guys, that's how you get a fire going. Now, obviously this grass, it's a little bit still kind of green, but anyway, you get the gist of it. It's not rocket science. You can put your fire material in there, make sure to lubricate it, slam it, take it out, put the smaller piece in some larger char cloth, get it under the material you want to get on fire, and the rest, it's history. Great prep to have around. Alright guys, so that's got the survival piston. Now, so far on the advanced, we've added an $8 value, then a $31 value and 45 cents, and then next we've got a $21.89 value of a Battlbox leather wallet. So let's check this thing out. Nice looking box. Very nice looking box. So here, right there it is. Got the emblem on it. Got a clip there for your money, and Battlbox is wrote into that right there. It's got some inserts on the back there for credit cards as well. Nice little wallet. I can go and fit that in my pocket most days, because what I usually use is, I'll show you right here, I've got it on me right now. On the job site I carry a Maxpedition because it's so easy to Velcro and just use and so on. Anyway, I might have to swap up there because it's a slim line and doesn't take up much space, and when you're carrying a lot of junk that can get in the way. But nice wallet right there. Now also right here is a Instafire coupon that came with it, 40% off. Type in Battlbox. Nice. Now next up, so that's got the advanced. Next we move to the Pro, and it comes with Thompson Survival Kit. That's a $13.21 value. And now I have never, in all my years of hunting, I've never done any trapping. But right there is Thompson Survival Kit. I'll get you a link up right there where you can check it out, where it's been put to use on YouTube. Comes with a book right there, a guide on how to use that, and also the snare set right there. Used since World War II, the U.S. Armed Forces Survival Kits. Oh, that's pretty awesome. There's a small snare too. Now I would imagine that's like for a little squirrel or something very small. This one here may be, I'm going to guess, a little larger. Anyway, pretty neat. I'll actually have to check into that. I think I've seen these in Bass Pro before, just walking by glancing at them. Pretty awesome. Now next we have the lightweight nylon hammock. Now everybody needs a place to lay their head later on, and this right here, I'm not going to unfold this at the moment. I'll actually unfold this in just a second where you can see it in the review, but it looks to me like we've got two options here. It's got forest green and kind of a desert coyote tan looking khaki. So maybe it's a multi-nylon pouch. We'll find out here in just a second. Guys, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the hammock. I got it out, fixed the cordage up. The buckles on it are great. The carabiners are holding up great. The material in this is just very nice fabric. It's so soft to feel. And what I like about this is you can just literally cocoon up in this thing. So at night, I mean, if you're needing to hook this to buckle this up to some trees and get some rest, obviously a really nice hammock. I decided to fix this up on my front porch for the time being because where that I'm working on that tiny house install, if you've been following me on the build series there, I figured I could put me an umbrella over for right now right here, and when I get hot and want to take a break, I can definitely come out here and chillax in this. But very nice. And the great thing about it is it's so compact, so I can definitely fix this up and put this in my bug out bag now, my get home bag, because it's such a convenient bed, and it gets you up off the ground too, and you just can't go wrong with that. So once again, Battlbox has definitely knocked it out of the park with this one. Alright, and so lastly, with the Pro Plus, we're up to $300 value this month, guys. That's freaking nuts. That's double what you invested in if you look at the value, and it is a Perkin Knives Damascus bushcraft knife with leather sheath and sharpener. That's $110 US value. Alright, so let's take a look, see what we got right here. And I'll use my tactical pen here to cheat. So I can open this thing. So here is the sheath for it. I'm going to open that up, take a look at it real quick. Nice leather work. Thick too. You know, when I look at leather and stuff, I always look to see how thick it is. That thin stuff, it's just cheap. This is very thick leather, good quality. It's nicely cured. Alright, and moving on, here is the, right there it goes, sharpener. Nice. And lastly, let's check out the blade, shall we? Alright, so here is the blade. It's got a safety right there for shipping. Good deal. And oh yeah, baby. Nice edge. Very nice edge. I love the steel. Short and blunt. Straight to the point. Look at that. It's just interesting artwork into the knife itself. Handle's beautifully done. Run your lanyard through there. Very nice. See, I love these knives that come from Battlbox, guys, because the edge, I mean, I've only picked up one knife out of the boxes so far that didn't really have much of an edge. This right here, you're ready to go in the woods with this right here. And there is the company emblem in it. Outstanding. So that right there, guys, that's this month's Battlbox. Absolutely pleased. Never disappointed with Battlbox. This month's epic. Cannot wait until next month. Definitely going to get out here in the woods and have some fun with this right here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this month's review of Battlbox. They just keep getting better and better every month they get their gear. I'm so impressed with the knife of the month. This is exactly when it comes to, you know, getting in the outdoors, especially a person that's a sportsman like myself. This is an awesome knife of the month. I mean, this will be definitely something I treasure for years to come. Also, one of the other things that I really liked was I always, you know, pick the unique things each month. I guess you could say, like last month, I really liked that tactical pin, but it's just those little things like that that stick out to me. This right here, I really liked this survival necklace. Actually, I encourage you to check out Wazoo Survival. Got some really neat stuff. But just a note to you guys that did get the box this month is I think that if you're going to use this thing, definitely make sure you always only use one side. That way when you wear it, it just looks really awesome. And like I said, I think I'm going to convert my 10 Commandments down onto that if I can fit it on there and get this knot back the way that it needs to be. But I think this is a really neat item to have. Just thought those two were my favorite of this month. And next month, make sure to check back to the channel. We're going to have a review up next month of Battlbox as usual. Guys, I plan to do this long term for a long time to come. So until we see you again here at Seven Trumpets Prepper Channel, I hope you have a most blessed day in Yahushua's name.